Hi creatives, today I'm going to give you a legislative update. The Creative Economy Support Bill 2024 was introduced in the Senate on 1st August 2024, and I'm going to give you the highlights of the bill. Please allow me to use my notes. So from my reading, the bill seeks to do 5 things. One, it's seeking to codify the government's role in supporting the creative industry. So the obligations there of government are very broadly defined, which in my view is pretty much what the relevant art and culture department of the Ministry of Trade is supposed to do in the first place. So probably doesn't need to be in the bill, but nonetheless it's in the bill. So this includes supporting, implementing supportive trade policies, including, like infrastructure, fiscal and non-fiscal incentives, and the likes. Yeah, there's also a requirement there for government to maintain an online platform that provides information on events, opportunities for creatives, incorporation of creative and arts into the national curriculum, and the like. Again, the second one is the bill seeks to establish the Creative Industries Guild. You will note from the bill that under the guild they are trying to lump all the arts or creative disciplines, so all 9 of them or as many as are going to be established. It's trying to lump all of them together under that one guild, which might not be the most efficient or most effective because different art disciplines require different interventions. Nonetheless, it's trying to establish the guild. Part of what it's supposed to be doing is to advise government on policy matters, facilitate registration of creative works, to protect IP, oversee transparent distribution of royalties, classify subsectors, the subsectors of the creative industries in Kenya, represent unrepresented groups such as youth, women, persons with disabilities, and also provide amicable or mechanisms for amicable conflict resolution. The Act also establishes, or rather, it seeks to constitute an unincorporated advisory board to oversee the roles of the Creative Industries Guild. So this advisory board will be constituted of the PS, who is going to be the chairman, and then members, 9 other members, are drawn from different associations of creatives that are already established in Kenya. Notably, the association with the most members is the one that will be required to nominate, and they have listed the different associations there, like music, film, the ones that are already existing. And then the advisory board will also have a secretariat, and the secretariat will be comprised of people that are drawn from the ministry. So that's the second thing that the bill seeks to establish. The third thing is that the bill will now require the Creative Industries Guild, together with the county executive committee members of all the 47 counties, to work together to provide one, to subsidize the formalization of creative businesses, to provide fiscal and non-fiscal support. And when I talk about fiscal support, this is things like tax incentives, perhaps waivers on county fees, and other different financial interventions. The fourth thing that the bill seeks to do is to create a creatives fund, and the fund will be funded by appropriations from Parliament, which means it will have to go through the budget process, and also any grants, donations, gifts, among other things. So this fund, the aim is to provide grants to individual creatives, but the bill provides that the part of that eligibility criteria, which is supposed to be published by the CS within 90 days of the enactment of this act, would mean that people who are 35 and below, so essentially the youth, are the ones who will qualify for any grants under this act, and also people who have not received any other national credit from any other national scheme. And the last one is also the creation of a credit guarantee scheme, which essentially is to provide guarantees for any financiers of creatives, which is aimed at increasing the amount of people that are willing to lend towards the creative stakeholders. So again, the relevant committee of the Senate is supposed to publish its report on 6th September. So if you want to make any comments or provide any feedback, you need to do it this week, in any case before the 6th. Thank you.